Hello, hello, shalom, and welcome, everyone. Good to be back. I am excited to be in the building today. Good deal. I'm just checking a few things, make sure we are ready and ready to rock and roll. How is everyone doing? I hope that you all are doing well. And I'm not going to be before you very long today. Just got a quick thing I'm going to be delivering here to you. So, hey, purpose seekers, amen. Future business owners and ministry leaders and those who are tuning into the channel for the very first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to be with you. So glad to see you. I'm Dr. B, and I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Living Each Day on Purpose, where I teach you strategies and give you tools to turn your passion into profit and grow your influence, income, and impact to manifest your purpose-driven life. And today I've got a quick teaching I want to share with you because today in this video I want to talk to you just a little bit about challenges of discovering and living a life of purpose. And this question has come up because I've been dealing with quite a bit of people here recently as we've just completed the first quarter of this year. And as I shared with you, I was going to be working with some people to launch their business and their enterprise and their ministry and make some changes in their life and transform in some different areas. And it was an exciting time, great time. And even in the midst of all of that, my body came under attack. I got severely, critically ill and sick just out of nowhere. I mean, it was crazy. And if you follow me on social media, you'll be able to go out there and find a post where I talk about the sickness from hell. And it was just a crazy thing. But in the midst of all that, we pressed through and worked our way through. And some tremendous things are happening that we're going to be talking about and sharing a little later. But one of the things that I found out, and I try to help my clients do as well, and those that were working with us during this time, that's happening when you're on your pursuit of purpose and you really get locked in on that and you really determine in your mind that you're going to press through and press beyond what's happening and what's taking place and do the thing. Find your mojo, find your fit, find your groove. Things are bound to happen. Because when you are on this path to seek, find, and to discover your purpose, it's going to create opportunities for the negativity and the negative things to come your way. But when you press through and press beyond all of that, you discover that starting and living your life in purpose comes with some great rewards, some great benefits. And I'm going to talk a bit about the challenges today. I'll talk about the benefits and things a little later, but I want to talk about the challenges because that's the place where most people are right now. Being able to press through the challenges, being able to work through the challenges, being able to work through the disappointments, being able to work through the things such as, I'm not ready, I don't have the money, all the objections and the negativity that comes. And you know what? There's an answer for all of that. There's a solution for all of that. And we have one. We have one to cover every situation that you come up with, even the financial area. We've been so blessed and so favored during this time and during this season to where we are able to have our own bank and to do our own financing and all of that. So money is never a problem. There's plenty of money in the earth. And just for watching this video today and hanging out with me, I have some free gifts that I'm going to be sharing with you. And these are just not some quick giveaway things. These are just not some fluff and stuff things. I try to share with you value. I try to share with you resources. I try to share with you things that are really going to be helpful to you along this journey. And so don't minimize the things that I share with you just because they may be free or come with no cost, because there is an obligation. Although there may be no cost for you to get them, there is an obligation. I am expecting, I'm going to be transparent and honest as I always am. Most folks don't tell you this, but I do expect something from you. I do expect you to sign up for my list, get on my email, contact me, write me, get in communication with me. Let's develop a relationship. I am expecting something in return for what I give you and ask you for. So, but just for watching today, I've got some special things that I'm going to be giving you and sharing you down below this video. There'll be a link down there on how to get it and how to attach to it and how to do whatever is next that you need to do. And then there's some bonuses that's going to come along with that. You're just not going to get the download, but there's some bonuses that's going to come along. And all of these tools and resources that I share with you and give to you are to help you start shifting your negative beliefs, your negative thoughts, your limiting beliefs, those things that are hindering you. Work through the challenges that you have. These tools and resources are designed to help you with that. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and get on into it for today. Because as I said before, I'm not going to be here before you very long. Just want to share a few things with you, and then I'm going to be out of the way. But discovering and living a life of purpose it's a fulfilling journey. It really is. And but it can also be filled with challenges. It can be filled with obstacles. It can be filled with disappointments along the way. And many people struggle with finding meaning and direction in their lives, feeling unfulfilled, feeling undervalued, underpaid, and lacking a sense of purpose and direction. The journey towards discovering and living a life of purpose can be challenging and often is, but it's crucial. I believe living and walking in purpose is crucial for achieving a sense of fulfillment, freedom, happiness, joy, and peace in this world, in this life, because there's so many people who are not fulfilled, who do not have the freedom that they desire, who are not happy, who are not at peace. And I believe it's because they have found their right fit. They're not where they need to be, doing what they need to be, because when you are, things in life happen and come, but it doesn't deflate you. It doesn't take away from you. It doesn't distract from you. It helps build you. It propels you. It even fuels you to keep pressing and moving when you know what the end goal is, when you know what the purpose is, when you know what the design is, when you know what the reason and the intent is that you're doing this. And I talk a lot about this in my emails and newsletters that I send. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to those. But what does purpose mean? And that's a question I get quite often. That's a question that people ask all the time. That's a question that people oftentimes write in and write about and want to talk about and have conversation about because they don't really know or understand because it can be so many things. But realistically and simplicity, as I usually try to teach, and practically, I want to just give you a practical working definition of purpose because to everyone, purpose could mean something different. But I like to believe that at its core, at the base, at the root, at the center of it all, purpose means something spiritual to all of us, something deeper that yearns or calls from within us. And people have called that all types of things from the wind to the earth to the elements to all that. And I'm not here to challenge or deal with all of that, okay? But to that spiritual yearning that be in each and every one of us to be more, to do more, to have more, to live a better life. Purpose means aligning with that soul calling and soul learning, yearning, and then living in accordance with your spiritual values. And as I said, people have all kind of definitions, but as a believer, as a spiritual man, I'm guided by my belief in God, by my values of his word and the value he's placed on his word. So my life is governed and guided by that, and I'm aligned along with that, and that helps me fulfill my purpose. It helps me continue my purpose. And I know some people have, spooky spiritual negativity about spirituality, and they say that it's a crutch, for not wanting to put in the work or do the work or whatever the case may be. But I found in my almost now 60 decades of being on this earth, uh, 40 of those decades as a male, mature adult living and working, I found that without that spiritual component, my life is and was doomed for destruction. I was on the path of destruction. I was destroying myself because I had not found a reason for my existence, a reason for my being, a reason for why I am here and what I am to do. I believe finding purpose is about finding meaning and fulfillment in life beyond just the material world, beyond just the material successes. But it's inclusive of those things. But it's also where there is fulfilling of your dreams, your goals, your visions, your desires, the things that you think about and long for. It's the fuel that your passion begins to burn on the inside of you, and that passion becomes the fuel to keep you moving toward that yearning, that calling that you have to be more, to do more, to bring more to the people in the world around you. And the first step, I believe, into understanding that and walking toward that and achieving that is to identify what it is that truly makes you happy, what truly makes you joyous and fulfilled. Fulfilled that brings joy to your life and peace to your life and brings rest to your soul. So no matter what's happening or what's going on around you, you are at peace. The thing that you find hard to live without doing, or the person you dream of becoming. This, no doubt, requires deep and often challenging places of introspection and retrospection and self inspection and self discovery. It requires that soul work, that deep work that some people and most people find difficult and even impossible to achieve on their own. They continue to have and make excuses as to why they can't, as to why they aren't able, as to why this is happening and stopping, and but yet they find themselves no closer to their goal as a result of delaying putting in that work than if they would start and get closer. Because once you have a clear idea of what drives you, what fuels you, what inspires you, what encourages you, what motivates you, what gets you up in the morning, what you go to sleep dreaming and thinking about, that's passion to me. That's what I've all defined as passion. And until you get a clear idea of that, you can't start taking steps toward where it is you want to be and what it is you want to do. But once you have, you can start taking steps toward it. You can start setting achievable goals and then hitting them and meeting them. You can start setting high targets and benchmarks and knocking them out the park. It's all important to stay focused and motivated, even in the face of challenges, even in the face of setbacks, even in the face, listen, of trial and trouble, because they will eventually and inevitably come. Those things will happen. You know, we've just gone through one of the worst storms in our state's history and in the history so far of the world. Ian came through and just was a destruction. It was beyond Katrina. And that was devastating. But they're saying Ian has caused more catastrophic damage than even Katrina, even previous hurricanes before them, Andrew and different ones. And we've had to learn how to make adjustments and how to change the midst of the COVID and the vaccine mandate and all of that stuff. We had to learn how to not go back to what was normal, but to create new normals, to create new ways of living and being and operating and finding fulfillment and all of those challenges and setbacks for people who took that challenge head on and who decided that I wasn't going to let it stop me or block me or keep me or hinder me, find themselves now in places to where they have launched new business, new enterprise, they have thriving in new opportunities, they're creating things that they wouldn't have thought of before. And all of these are tremendous opportunities and benefits of living a life of purpose, knowing who you are, why you're here, and what it is that you're to do. They provide the sense of direction and meaning and fulfillment and freedom and even financial opportunity, all the things that we need. It can also increase motivation and improve mental health and help you prioritize what matters most in your life. When you understand purpose, you are aligned with all of the best that you have and all of the best that there is. Additionally, living with purpose can lead to greater senses of satisfaction and happiness and joy and fulfillment in both personal and professional endeavors. You start to do what you love. You find the right soulmate. You work the ideal job, or you start the dream business. Overall, it can lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying life. When you are doing something you love, you're more likely to feel energized, engaged, empowered, and fulfilled. It influences and inspires others around you and allows you to make a positive impact on them and in the world around you. You want to do things. You want to be among people. You want to help people in community and society. You want to get engaged and you want to get involved. Why? Because you found your fit. You found your niche. You found your mojo. You found your reason for being. The downside of discovering and living a life of purpose is that it can be challenging to find and pursue your purpose when you're not sure what it actually is. You're mentally frustrated with all types of thoughts and ideas because of all the noise that's coming at you. When you can't find it quickly, you get frustrated and even want to quit. When there are financial challenges that come up, obstacles in the way, professionally or personally, you decide that it's not worth it, don't want to do it. What's the use? See, it's working through all those things, working through all those mindset challenges, those obstacles that makes the difference between those who find and live their purpose and freedom and joy and peace and happiness and those who do not. That's where we come in. That's where I come in. That's where our team come in, because we specialize in this area, because we have lived it, we have walked it, we have, listen, worked our way through it. We have transformed, so to speak. I heard someone say the other day that many of us are so far away from our initial transformation, we can't believe or remember what that is or how that is. I remember mine to the T. I'll never forget it because it was life transmogrifying. It was just amazing. But that's what we do, and that's what we provide, and that's the solution that we're here to bring. We teach 9-to-5ers and those who want to be business owners or ministry leaders who are struggling with the mindset issues, with the motivation challenges of doing it and having it and being it. We teach you how to turn your passion into profit in a quick amount of time. We teach you how to use what we call your tags, your talents, your abilities, your gifts, your skills, so that you can grow your influence among people, so that you can increase your income, have more money, and then manifest your purpose-driven life. Do what it is that you're here to do. And if you need and you want some help igniting that passion and discovering and pursuing your purpose, consider having a talk with me. I do reach out to you often through email and through text and on social media. But I need you to reach back. I need you to holler back. I need you to raise your hand when you see me out there, because I'm pleading for you to say, hey, I need that help. And if my message isn't speaking to you clearly enough, then let me know what it is you need to hear so I can holler that, so I can shout that, so I can speak to you. Okay, so you can get what it is that you need, because you can continue going at it alone. You can continue trying to read all the self-help books and spending hours and hours on YouTube trying to learn it and figure it out. You can attend more workshops and seminars and classes, and you can talk to family and friends who don't know themselves and try to help you. You can go through all that and keep going through all that and still get no closer, because honestly, how has that worked for you so far? Are you any closer now to your dreams than you like to be? Are you closer today than you were the day before? Or are you still as far away as when you began? Or you can simply and finally, listen, come and say, I want what you're offering. I have a solution to the problem of your dissatisfaction. I have a solution to the problem of your lack of money. I have a solution to the problem of your fear of failure or success. I have a solution to your problem and the lack of clarity. We can help. We can help. Listen, I hope this video has been helpful to you. And if you want more content like this, just let me know in the comments. And remember to like, share this video, set your notifications so that you know when I'm on. Show up. Be present, be in the room so that we can exchange, interchange, and dialogue. But as promised, just for watching and hanging out with me, there's going to be a link down below this video where you can get the tool and the resource that I promised you And when you do sign up, you're going to also get on my list, and I've got something special that I'm going to be sending out. I haven't done this before. This is the first time. And so if there's any problems with it, I need you to let me know. We're testing it, and I think it's going to be amazing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to click the link, you got to sign up, and you're going to get something very, very unique and special in your mailbox. And you've got more to come. Trust me, you've got more to come. I'm giving away more value than I probably should in this season of my life because I am here to give and to share. So listen, click that link down below. Go ahead and download that resource, get that tool, watch the short video that I'm going to share with you, and then keep your eyes open for your text messages and for your email messages because I'm going to be sending you something very special in the days to come. All right? And all of this is going to help you live each and every day purposefully. It's full of practical tips and habit forming ideas and clarity and thought ideas to challenge even the most challenging mental thoughts that you have. And when you get it, it's going to greatly help you. So go ahead and do that now, or do that when I get done, and I'll be talking to you soon. But that's it for today, Purpose Seekers. I thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Till next time, continue living each day on purpose because purpose never quits. I'll see you in the next video. Okay? So until then, take care. God bless and bye for now.